All right. That was a good joke. If you get the joke, this is the best intro of all time to anything ever. All right, we're going to be doing Rathma's Square, or Primus. Now the joke makes sense, I'm sorry. I've seen Primus twice. They're really fucking awesome. Just kidding, they really suck. Anyways, so Primus is pretty easy. This isn't a particularly difficult Uber, but it does guard an area we can't use till we're 125, which is called the Triune. It's not very complicated, but we'll talk about it when we get there. That quest is way harder than this one. So we gotta go to Caldeum. I've already showed you guys how to get here. You kill the tree dude. Now let's talk about the lore. Alright. So, Rathma's Square is a 115, and ensuing the Temple of the Triune's collapse, the Religion of the Light aimed to rigorously crush all of its remnants. A peace warder escaped from the downfall of the cult he blindly vowed to serve, and sought refuge into the Forgotten Complex underneath the city of Kurast. Centuries ago, when the city was the center of civilization and black magic was not yet frowned upon, they don't use Ks, so it's not frowned on at all. This was where the priests of Rathma practiced their arts. This area was abandoned once the Order of Zakharim took over the region and banned dark arts, hence making it the ideal hiding place for an evil bent on eradicating the Church of Light. Ambitions of restoring the Triune Ambitions of restoring the Triune back to its standing started to take form within the exiled, so he assumed the role reserved to the highest position of the nefarious cult and proclaimed himself Les Claypool. To this day, in the arcane undergrounds, gorging on the dark rituals of Mephisto's Chosen, the Primus is relentlessly gaining formidable strength. So he gives us Spirit Trance Herb. This is a nice one. It's basically everything except hit recovery. So speeds. It also gives us bonus to AR, this is the big one I want, and the life regen. So he's kind of a big deal for me. He kind of sucks, but let's get over to the area. I don't remember where he used to be in old median patches, but this is a pretty old Uber. So this is how we get there from, like, Caldeum. Now, what's the gimmick? Because there's a pretty big gimmick to this fight. He's not particularly difficult. What makes him difficult is the fact that if the hint of dark arts and the fact that he's a priest of Rathma wasn't, pretty obvious, what character are we playing as? The Necromancer. What are Necromancers in lore? Priests of Rathma, what do? They revive shit. So there's these dogs in there that are going to keep respawning over and over, a lot like the Rotwalkers do in Infernal Machine. So it's a lot like that, but they're a little bit more lethal, and they're quite quick. I think they also have a projectile. Primus isn't very hard to kill. He probably isn't even going to be a problem. It's going to be getting in there that's the problem, so hopefully this doesn't go bad. Let's see how I do. Okay, doggos, they go down like shit. Good. It's probably better that I kill these. Come on. This is not a particularly hard Uber. I shouldn't fuck up at all. To be fair, I bucked into the fucking corner there. Yeah, see that little dot thing they're doing? That little beacon? That's their respawn timer. And I think they actually cause damage when you touch it. We'll see. Hang on. Alright. Impossible. He's in that next room right here. I don't know why I just didn't do this. Oh, I'm so used to my other Jitten's gate. Oh, shit! Shit! Oh, shut up. You're nothing but a Primus. Oh, God. You can imagine how much easier this is when you have summons that can actually distract things. Oh, good lord. This is fine. They kind of look like Turoths, now that I look at them. I highly doubt that's what they're modeled after, but it's funny. This is not a hard quest, I'm just making it really hard, because I'm getting a feel for doing it with melee. We'll still do it like 5 times, so... Yeah, normally you just teleport in here and he dies. Yeah. Shit. I'm gonna die. Let me get some pots. This is fucking nasty. I don't like this one. It's not bad. It's only because I can't DPS the dogs down fast enough to make it easy. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. I mean, there's no fucking skill timer. Or sorry, spell timer or whatever. Or lockout timer, so you know it's fine. That's how you know it's never a problem. But then again, you never know. That can sometimes mean it's tricky. Well, what the fuck was that? Oh! Told you it's the projectile that's the problem. Oh. Yeah, you just gotta get in there and fuck him up. That's the only way I can describe it. You can't fuck around with the dogs. You just have to get in there and wail on him. He's like Capra Demon, but bullshitter. 102 and 18? What was the max? 102 and 18. I mean, that's... it's okay. I'm not going to say it's bad, but I want better. So let's keep doing it. We'll get 5, hopefully. You could be like, oh yeah, of course this was easy for you the first time you used a summoner. Well, I'm sorry, it's allowed in the game. We're playing as a strictly non-summoning character. To be fair, Rathma's Chosen is not exactly what I'd call a summon. It's a buff that moves around. It's not as good as Spirit of Vengeance, for sure. Oh, that was close. I moved those dogs out of the room earlier, so it was a lot easier to deal with. Not bad. I mean, if I had more damage, I could kill him instantly. That's usually what ends up happening with my other character. She just drops on him and he dies. Oh shit, that was dumb. That was dumb. That was a terrible idea. I was one room too early. Yeah, they're not a very pleasant fight, if it isn't obvious. They're not the worst. This is not even what I'd call a hard Uber. And if this looks hard to somebody... I don't want to go around, because then they'll move over there, and that's just a pain in the ass. I mean, I want to do this clean. That's the main thing. This is not even the worst Uber, by the way. There's not even joking. One's way harder than this. Oh, shit. He died, but obviously I got killed on the way in. I still gotta get the thing. We're gonna have to... This is gonna suck. This is what it sucks when you get Ubers that can do that, and they absolutely murk you on the way in.
Not in town.
Okay, that was close. Wow, that one's absolutely bad. Absolutely dreadful. Hi, Zesty. Leave my base alone, please. I don't need you to do that. The regen isn't really kicking in that much because you die so quickly on this quest. It's not even really mattering, so I might as well just keep it in here. Tell you what, we'll do 5. That's how many we're gonna get. And I'm not doing 6. We're gonna do 5. And then we're gonna call it a fucking quest. Alright. Hi, Zesty. Meow. His mom was in for like 2 seconds earlier, so he's excited. Yeah, she was. I was there. Stop. Oh. Zesty. I love when anything calls you immortal, you know it's a cocksucker. Let's try using... Yeah. Oh, he doesn't like that at all. Hey, Primus. Bye, Primus. Told you I can do it clean. I just got to get him in a different location. What's this? 98, 16? Fuck, they're just getting progressively worse. In small aspects. This is probably the best one so far. We'll do 2 more. Not multiplayer, damn it. I told you this isn't... This is why I say, you need to see how it's not just one and done, and then you're like, oh, well, that's how it's done. And then you have no idea what the fuck to do if you do it yourself and you see something happen. You're like, this didn't happen when I did it. Because sometimes weird stuff can just luckily not happen to you. Alright. Oh, that's such a fucking brutal amount of damage. Do they cast shit when they die? It sounds like they're using like Crucify or something, but it's not. I bet. That was ugly. Okay. That's fine. I kind of expected that to go south. Oh, shit. Yeah, laugh it up. You're next. This one is a little bit more luck-based because you can just screw this up, but it's not that bad. I will say that. This is not even that hard. It's in moderate, but it's not that hard. We got a clean kill on him, so that's all I care. I don't know how long their respawn timer is. It's not that long. So I guess if you really want to get lazy, like I'm doing, you can probably do this without having to worry. Oh, if you get hit by that, it is just over. poisoned him! Not very much, though. Oh, I'm dead. I think this run's botched, but it's still really funny. It's fun when dumb shit happens, though. I'm okay with it. This is why I said, you saw it with Tal Rasha. It starts, you can be like, oh wow, I did that really easy, and then it just becomes absolutely horsecock, and it's just amazing. Horsecock, it's amazing. K-12 Machinima 2025. Can you stop? Thanks. Hey, Primus. Why is my health already dipped? Oh, they cast that stupid shit that I hate. Yeah, I know why that is. It's that fucking awful effect. It's in regular Diablo too. It's annoying as well. Oh, perfect. Oh, shut up. Not very clean, but it works. This is Amazon. This is the Storm set. Oh, it's a Spear set. 28 and 14. Ugh. This is the best one. This 102-18. All right. One more. This one I don't even think is that hard. It's just I keep screwing it up in dumb ways. It's good to know how to do it because when you go back here for the later part, you have to kill them anyways, so learning how to do it the right way, probably the better idea, or learning how your class has to do it. Because every class deals with this. We'll show it on my summoner because you'll see how just dumb it is. It's absolutely hilarious how easy it is. I don't really go in that way, and I'm not going to start. That was... Oh, shit! Oh, thanks. So that was probably the cleanest you can do that with a melee character. That's probably the best method, is to lure him out and then lure him aside. Teleport in. You'll have less ads. Probably the easier tactic. 117 and 12. You know, 117 and 12 is pretty good. I guess we technically did save the best for last, so yeah, I'd say that's actually pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So yeah, that's not bad. And we got a piece of gear that I'll never use. That's pretty cool. I want to throw down. Jax has found you in Outworld. Jax has found you in Outworld. Do you want to throw down? I want to throw down. So that's pretty much Rathma's square. It's not very difficult, like I said. It's just all about positioning. You'll start to notice that some of these Ubers are like that. They're still straight up just hit the man until he dies, but there's... In my opinion, I like both. I like some gimmick and some similarity. Something you can understand, you know what I mean? But that's Rathma's square. Primus is pretty easy. I'll see you in the next one. Primus sucks.